All right, welcome everybody. I've got a new operator built in for Symmetry for the hard surface toolbox. You don't have to select the vertices. The attempt is to mirror the entire mesh. So all you have to do is say your cursor is here. It's going to pull the direction of whatever this is, and then it's going to mirror it to the bottom of this side. And then the exact same thing is going to happen if you do it on the opposite end. And then there's a loop function, so if you just run the cursor around, it'll symmetrize the entire thing. But let's go ahead and look at this. So Shift-Alt-Q, and what I'll get is a menu. It says mirror it or symmetrize. The only thing that's working right now is symmetrize. You can play with the mirror if you want. So yeah, just no worries because it creates a backup. So if you click OK, it's going to automatically symmetrize that side. So if I'll just left click, place that, it's good. And then I can jump back into object mode and I've got this. Now if I don't want that, I can delete it. I come back over here and select this and I'll reintroduce the original, or rather a backup copy of that mesh. And the naming convention is just cylinder_backup, right? So it's going to be in a mesh backup folder. And then if you don't want that there, you want to scrub that folder, you can. So I'm just going to actually make a little copy of that. I want to do this. This isn't how you actually have to do it, but just for the quick sake of it, I'm going to now hit the remove backups. So if I click that, it scrubs out all your backups because you can end up with a lot when you're doing symmetry work. So when you got a final model, you could like pull a couple of them out, whatever, and move them around. So now you'll have backups. So anytime you come over here, you can do this. So Shift-Alt-Q, I want to symmetrize. And what it did is it symmetrized from here to the top. So it's literally just going the opposite direction of the mouse. It's just the operation. And so then it's going to take this and bring it over here. When the mouse is here, it's symmetrizing up. Okay, and so you just opposite. Just think about it anytime. The arrows are always going up and to the left or down and to the right. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to just Control Z back. And then if I want to symmetrize this whole thing, I can like get it back, or I can cut all the corners. So if I just do a symmetrize here and just run the mouse around, it's going to cut all the corners. And I'm going to left click to place that. Don't hit Control Z when you're in the middle of a modal, probably crash Blender. So now if I want to do that here, I can then symmetrize up and down like that, and it'll do the same thing. And then if I want to symmetrize the whole thing, I'll start over here, and I'm going to pull this up with Shift-Alt-Q, if it's going to let me. And I'll just click symmetrize. And that's not quite what I wanted. So I'm actually going to pull it from here, because this way will go that way and this way. So there we go. And that will symmetrize. I just left click place and I can symmetrize the whole thing. So you just think of it in opposite direction, from left to right and top to bottom, or bottom to top and right to left. And that's how it works. The new Symmetry tool will be uploaded and you'll be able to play with it. You could screw around with the mirror tool a little bit too, but it's really not ready. And it's basically just going to dynamically mirror things, and so it could like completely ruin your shading. So I really wouldn't mess with that too much. You can have fun with it. I'm going to do a nice upgrade where it pulls in the functionality here and just makes it automatic, kind of like the Symmetry tool itself. So that's going to be just about it, besides the switch galleries. Don't know if you guys know that you can append in anything you want. Absolutely anything from any blend file. It doesn't matter what type of object it is. I didn't limit it. It'll just read any blend file you've got. And when you load it with, say, objects selected like this, you can go through all the objects. Click collection, reload it, and then you'll get collections. And then you can in turn append in anything you want. I go here to the Minecraft deal, then I've got this little Minecraft thing, and I don't think it's actually in a collection, so, or there's nothing in that blend file in that collection, so I'd switch back to objects, reselect it, and then I can pull that in and I'm bringing that in, unfortunately, not in object mode. So what we'll do is try that again. There we go. Try it back in collection, since that's what I was doing, and see if the collection appends in. Yeah, okay, so there was something in that collection, and there's just a little Minecraft thing I made. No big deal, but that's the upgrade for the hard service toolbox. I think you find this very useful in quickly symmetrizing. Go pick up this add-on if you don't have it. Make sure to rate it, give it a good rating. Appreciate your guys' likes, subscribes, and you guys have been smashing it on my shorts and everything. I've been getting lots and lots of views and lots of likes. Just want to say I appreciate it very much. Y'all have a blessed day.